So today I'm going to cover some SQL functions. Let's see how many we can cover so far. So first start with length. We first have a length. Any idea about that length function, anyone?
It returns the length of whatever you put in through it. How many characters?
Okay, anyone else?
It returns the length of a column.
Length of the values.
Yeah, yes. Good. Okay, so we can say that this function is used to calculate the total length of any string or column, because many time we have a requirement to calculate the total number of length of any core of any like key row of any data. So suppose I'm set key, I'm working as a or I'm working in photo technologies. So how many length we have here? 3. Okay, let me short it first here. So how many length size we have?
17.
17.
Okay, so we have to calculate that too also. I think we have 18. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, 17. Good job. 17. Okay, so that also be calculated. So how we are going to write a query? Directly you have to write select and then length. Okay, so there is no table here, so we have to take system defined table. That name is dual, right? So let's check it on database. Seventy. Yeah. So suppose we have a table and we have to find the length of first name column. So simply you have to write the actual first name and then length of first name from which table? From employees table. And then run it. So you can see Alan having 5, Ravi having 4, Sundar having 6, Mose having 5, David having 5. Okay, that way. So we have a question team. You have to write a query and share it with me. Okay, like key. Write a query to find the total length of full name. That column is made with concatenations of first name, last name, separated by underscore between them. Okay, team. So write a query and share it with me. Let me know if you have any confusion. Team, can you please send your query fast? I did not receive anything yet. Okay, I got a query from Naz. Okay, good job, Naz. There is a minor mistake in your query.
Okay, Mukul.
Yeah, can you please check?
Okay, I'll check.
Only one mistake. Otherwise, your rest query looks good. Good job.
Okay, thank you. Let me check.
Yeah. Mhm. Abhipsa, you have query like if 50% your query is right, 50% wrong. Whenever we have to concatenate three things, so then that time we have to use concat 2 times. Okay, here you use 1 time, you have to use concat 2 times, not 1 time.
Okay, Mukul, got it.
But good job, tried. And Nas, that is the issue. You use dash in between first name and last name, but here we use underscore, right?
Understood. Yes, yes. I just understood by the time I was typing. You told me, but thanks.
Okay, yeah, no worries. Okay, so here the key, that is a Nas query. Here first, what is that key? Here write the columns. Okay, these are the column which we need to concatenate, right? First and last name. So we clearly see their names too, and then she concatenated by first name and last name. Okay, and put underscore here and then last name. So where she gave that column name as full name. Okay, and then again we use length functions in for okay to get the length of first name and last name as name and then from the table. Let's run it. Okay, Alan Abel and then Alan Abel and then 10. Ravi AM and then 7 Sundar and then 11. Okay, that way. Clear? Or any confuse anyone? And you use concat function Avipsa, right? So let's do by concat functions too. We have three things here, right? First name and then underscore and then last name, right? So concat functions, if we have two things which we need to concatenate, so then that time we have to go with one concat function. If we have three, so we have to go with three. So let's concat first. Concat first name and then dash. Okay, these two. Okay, sorry. Last two first, last name, and then concat what? First name?
First, name, comma, concat. Okay, got it.
Yeah, that way. And we have to find the length.
Mm.
Length from employees. And if you have to write their name also, first name and last name, you can write. It is not mandatory, but yeah, you can write too. Clear? Any question, anyone?
No, Mukul. Good.
Good.
Okay.
Next we have replace. We can say कि this is used to find a specific text inside the string, okay, and replace it with another text. What that means? कि first that replace function is find out the word, which word we need to replace, okay, then it will replace it, okay. So suppose I am working in Vani technology. Okay, instead of Vani, type water. So that is a syntax, but we need to replace Voto with Vani. So how we are going to replace? Select and then replace that complete string, whatever the strings we have, and then which word we need to change? Which word? Voto, right? Voto with which word? Vani. From which table? Dual. Because we don't have the data in employees table, so let's use the system generated table. Clear?
Yeah, this one's clear.
Okay, so might be there's a question come again ki do we need to like any requirement to replace the words? Never. Okay, might be 1% there's a requirement come, but if we have some special character, okay, in between the string, many times we get or receive, okay, like in the number. Suppose we have a number, I'll put 9557, okay, dash 61 dash 23 dash and then 49. Okay, so many times that number we have in SQL, okay, but that won't accept by any ETL tool like ADF or any other ETL tool. So then that time we have to remove it. How we can remove it? Any idea? By using replace function. So replace and then that one we need to put, and which symbol we need to remove? Dash.
Hyphen.
Okay, and that one from dual. Okay, that thing you have to do many times if you are working any project. So there's a huge requirement come, we have to remove the any special character. Okay, so you can see it, replace it, right? Clear, right? Or any question?
Yes, it's clear, Mukul.
So next we have translate. Any idea about the translate function? What the translate functions do? Okay, no worries. Suppose if we have multiple things which we need to change from a string, so then that time we have to go with translate. Okay, like we have a string name ABC 123. Okay, and then we need to change that ABC to 123 to or ABCD to 123, that we need to change into ABCD to Voto 123. Okay, so then that time we have to go with translate function. translate, and then actually string, what we have, and then what old string, ABCD, and then new string, Voto from dual.
So does here number of characters play a role?
Numbers of character?
Yeah, play a role like there were ABCD, right? It was 4 characters, and vote
Mhm.
was also 4 characters. If it would have been more than 4 characters, would that be a problem?
Yeah, that will throw an error. Let's see. Okay. What error it will throw? Okay, Voto 1, 2, 3. Let's put Voto and check. But it took, okay, 4 characters. It will not impact anything, but yeah, it only add up to 4 characters.
Okay, got it.
Okay. So next we have like
Cool, but it's like same like as a replace, right? Is there any difference?
yeah, like if in replace, but it will do where is that replace? See, replace is here. Only replace the same character, you can see, right? Like if we have to change like 9 and then 7, let me copy it, okay? Otherwise, okay, we have a requirement that we need to change 9 with 1, and then 5 with 2, and then 7 with 3. We have a requirement, okay, like this. So if we are going to do with the replace, let's do it with both way, okay? 9, 5, 7, right? So we need to change into 1, 2, 3. And let's do with translate. Okay, what that replace do? Replace will replace only that one character, specific character. Okay. What and translate do? It will translate or like it replace from whole the string, every value. If we have a 9 exist in second word also, it will replace it. Okay. Not in case of replace function. So let's run it. Okay. Translate. Let's check that one first, or copy both one. Run it. So how it will behave? We have 9th. You can see it will not change, right? To 1, right? Why so? Because we have multiple things which we need to replace. So if we are going to run it, that one, so you can see it change 9 to 1, 5 to 2, again 5 come to 2, okay, 7 to 3, that way. Clear? Like if I want to change that one, we are not going to pick 6 or that dash, okay? 1 to 9. You can see 1 to 9. Here it also 9 is show 1. Clear?
So replace works on patterns.
Not on pattern, on single, okay, yeah, in patterns or in single words.
Okay.
Okay, like if it only replace only single words, like a single, we have dash. Suppose we have at the rate also, okay, and we need to remove both these two. So which function we need to use?
Translate.
Translate, because we have two things which we need to remove, dash and at the rate. So we have to use dash and then at the rate.
What if
And
we
then
want to remove 9? What if we replace 9557 with 123? Will that work?
translate work now, I run it here.
No, not for translate. What I was saying is if we write select replace, can you show me the query? So if we write replace with again, can you put 5 in between in the replace? No, not
5.
not there. Of in the substring, yeah.
Only 5.
No, 9557.
9557. Okay.
So will that replace it with 123?
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So might be it will calculate if a single words. Okay. So it I replace. Okay.
So it should have same number of characters as well for
No,
replacing.
no. The string should be also same. If there is any gap, okay, if we left it, so then that
If
time.
we just want to do 1, 2, 3, not 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. So then that time it will change 3, might be. Yeah, it will change 3 word only. Replace with 4 to 3. Okay, but that should not be any gap. If there's any gap, okay, in the only stream, so then that time it won't work. So there is a questions come, कि Mukul, if the translate functions do everything, right? Why we have replace? Any idea, anyone? Naz, Rompa, Tri, Avipsa, Soham. Because we can achieve everything, right? In translate. Why we have that replace? Anyone?
So in the translate, it will take digit by digit,
Mm-hmm.
but in the replace, it will take it as a string, complete string.
Okay. Anyone else? Nice try. We have 2 things. That's why we use replace. First, we have like as comparison wise, replace functions works fast as compared with translate. Okay. And if you notice one thing, suppose if I need to change A, B, C, D word, okay, in replace, okay, so it only change the A, B, C, D word, okay, from the string if we have a same, okay, but in case of translate, it will change that ABC from the whole string, right? If we put 957, okay, if we have a few words, so it will change from here, from here, from here too. That's why.
That means like wherever you have that 957, it's gonna change to 123
Yes.
in translate, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So if there is a requirement comes, so we have to go with that way. So
Mukul,
next we have ABS.
could you please
So
change
any idea about that
that?
ABS? Mm-hmm.
Sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah. Continue.
So,
Sure.
in the translate function, could you please change that any one of the number into 1, 2, 3? Sorry, 957, like 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. So I think it is going to take digit by digit, not 1, 2, 3. Sorry, let it be 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
And the initial number 9557-61 instead of 612349. So can you change it with any 9573 digits?
957.
Yeah, in the same pattern, but change it with any of these three numbers. Like 95 dash, same like as the phone number pattern.
That one.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
So then it will replace from everywhere. You can see. Okay. Here we have 9. 9 change into 1. Then 5, 5, 5, 5 change into 2. Okay. And then 7 change into 3.
Okay, yeah, here also it is taking digit by digit, 1, 2, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
what that ABS functions do, anyone?
It will get the absolute value, like if it's negative or positive, it doesn't matter. It will give the number in positive whole number. Like,
Yeah, good job, good job. Not phone number, value. Okay, phone number always in positive. Okay, whenever, okay, so there's a difference come. If we are do the calculation and difference come and the value comes in negative. Okay, so many time our ETL tool won't accept a negative value. Okay, and client side kit we don't want to go with negative, so just remove it. Okay, so then that time we have to go with absolute functions. Clear? Suppose we have a negative and then you have to use select and then ABS and then that value. Oh, that is a number. We don't need to put from dual. Okay, let's check it. 25. Okay, 25 minus that one. So what is like a number comes -5, right? What is our calculation provide? 5. Okay, so if the difference of two numbers comes in negative, so most of the time we have to use, okay, that way. Okay, and sometimes if there is a difference come, like we wants to find out the number of days between two date, okay, between two date. Okay, so then that time, so we only want to get the number of days, but it will provide the -5 days, -10 days. So there also we have to use that ABS function. Okay, to remove the negative value. Okay, either from the date column or either from the number column. Any confusion? Yes, team.
No, Mukul, it's clear.
Okay, good. But we majorly used. Next, we have round. Any idea about that round function, anyone?
a round off will round the decimal,
Mm-hmm.
uh,
Decimal 2?
decimal to integer.
Yes, good job. Not decimal to integer, that's depend, okay? Like key.
Yeah, the rounding of places will depend, right?
Yes, yes. If we have a 3, okay, so it will round to 2. Okay, we have to write the number. Okay, how means ki in what format we want to round the values. Okay, we will cover all the scenarios. We can say ki team, it is used to round a number, okay, to the nearest whole number or a specific number of decimal places. Okay, suppose we have to round the number if we have a some number like 14.67. So what is the output come?
15.
50. If it is greater than or equals to 5, so there is a +1 add here. Okay. If it is less than, like if it is 3, so then that time, what is the output come? 14. Okay, so it will add +1 here, it is greater than 5, so 4, and then it becomes like that. Okay, let's run it first. But it will show 15. Okay. Okay, 14. Like if I'm going to write 5, then 15. Okay, but you said ki Mukul, we have sometime there's a requirement come key. We have a value 850.9678. We have to round to up to round to up to round up to 2 decimal places. What the decimal places means ki up to here we don't want. So how we are going to write it? Round and that value and 2. Okay, if we want up to 3 decimal, write 3 that way from there. So what is the output it show? 580. Anyone?
0.97.
Yeah, good job. 0.97. That is the output come by. It will add +1. If it is less than 5, so same value. If it is greater than or equals to 5, so +1 add. 97. Any confusion question in round function? And that is a very important function. Yeah, it is very simple, but it's very important. Next, we have trunk mode CEIL. Any idea about the trunk? Anyone?
Trunk will truncate the number of character that we have specified.
Can you please explain in like simple word, but like how the truncate commands work?
So it won't round off, but it will like drop the number of characters.
No. You can say ki it will drop the decimal values. Okay, how much decimal values we wants to remove. Okay, so that will remove. Okay, it will not impact ki it is greater than equals to 5. Okay, it will not impact that way. Like ki trunk, we have 12.6. Okay, what is the output come?
12.
If we are
12, right?
12. Okay, so output come 12. If we have that value, okay, we have to round. What is the output come if we use trunk here? Anyone?
850 point. I'm sorry, go ahead.
It's
850.96.
Yeah. Okay, it will provide the actual value like that. Run it. Nine six. If I'm going to run that one, 12. Clear? If we have a value, we don't have to, then what is the output come here?
850.
850. Good job. Any question, confusion? Then I will explain, otherwise move on to another function. Team?
no, Mukul, I'm good.
Okay. So next function we have CEIL,
Mukul,
right?
there is a two trunk you put it. One is 850 decimal 96. The other one is 850. What is the
Here
difference?
we give 2. That means we have to check up to 2 decimal values. That's why the 960 come. Here we won't like put anything. That's why. Clear?
Yes, Mukul, thank you.
Yes. Next we have mode. Any idea what that mode functions do? Maybe you already have idea, good idea about that mode.
Mod will give the
Division, I think.
Reminder of the division.
reminder.
Reminder, yeah. Reminder of division. Good job. It return or provide. Okay. Remainder of division value. Good job. So suppose example, if 10 is divided by, where the divided symbol comes? Okay, we have that one divided by 3. What is the output if we use mode?
1.
Yeah, 1. Good. 1. If we use mode 15 into 3, then
0.
0. Good. That way. Okay, if you wants to check, you can check from dual. Okay, my bad. Okay, so here we have to use comma if we wants to run it here. Okay, 0. 3 into that one, 1. Clear?
Yes.
In SQL, we have to go with that way, and here, okay, comma. Next, we have any question?
No.
Okay, and what is the CEIL functions do? Anyone?
CEIL will take the upper whole number, like if it will
Yeah,
go.
one word you left here. So yeah, good job. You have to say key. It provide the next highest whole number. Okay, next you have to add the next word. Okay, but yeah, good job. Suppose if we have a that value 5101, what is the output come?
16.
Sorry,
16.
yeah, 16. Okay, that way. Oh, sorry, 16. Run it. That's clear, right? Any value come. Okay, it provide the next whole number 005. Then it provides 16. Okay, that one. That is a simple things. We never use it, but might be if there's a requirement come in future. So yeah, you can use. What is the next?
Floor.
Floor and NVL. NVL we majorly used. Okay. Everywhere you can see NVL function. Okay. Any idea about that floor? What that floor functions
X
do?
lowest whole number.
Okay, good. Yes. Okay. So, yeah, it provide or return. We can see the largest whole number that is less than or equals to the given number. Okay, suppose we have 15.67. So what is the output come? Anyone?
15.
15. Yes, good job. So select floor that value from dual. Run it. 15. Okay. Next we have NVL. Any idea about the NVL function, anyone? What that NVL functions do? Anyone? And that function we have to use in a major level. Like in each code you can see that function NVL. Anyone?
It pulls null value.
That time you have to use this null function, right? What the NVL functions do. It find out the null value, but it do one more thing.
It lets you replace it.
Yeah, replace it with some values. Okay, good. So we can say it is used to replace null value, okay, with a default value. Okay, many times, everywhere we won't accept null values. So that's why we have to use null function and provide some values. Every time you can see that word NVL and then column name. Okay, column name like you put salary and then put 0. Can anyone explain what I do it here?
Any salary that's null, you give them 0.
Yes, if in in salary column we have null value, null. Okay, let's see we have null value in employees table or not. Because our system won't accept if we have a null value in any column now. So let's see. See, we have null value in percentage column, right? Let's apply it. NVL, and then we have commission percentage column. Okay. We don't want null value. Replace it with 0. Okay. And then let's write the column name again. Commission percentage. And then run it. Here you can see where that is the actual column and replace it with 0. And that thing we have to do in real code also. See, that is the actual value, so it show the actual value because we have data. Whenever we have null value, it replace it with 0. Clear? You can replace it with any value. Like if I want to replace it with 10, yeah, just do it. Hit check, okay, and replace it with 10. Here you can see that is the actual value, so it show the actual value that way. I think that's clear. Or any confusion, anyone? Team, you have to
No,
say yes or
no.
the one or no.
No.
Okay. And that function is very, very important, team. Okay. Everywhere you have to see that function. Okay. Next we have NVL2. Let's wrap up in 10 minutes, team, because I have to go to this also. What that NVL functions do, team? Okay. NVL, COALESCE, and NULLIF. Okay, no worries if you have no idea. So it check if a value is null or not null. Not null means ki that column having value. That column having value. If value is not null, means ki it have values. So it return second value. If value is null, then it return third value. Suppose we have a some column. Let's took that column. Okay, commission percentage, NVL. And then write the commission percentage here too, and the NVL too. Okay, so what that functions do here? Can anyone explain?
It'll find if there's anything null in
Mm-hmm.
commission percentage,
Mm-hmm.
and then it'll return the first and second after.
No. Anyone else? Naz, Vipsa,
Oh, no, it'll
Shri.
return the first if it's not
So
null,
if
and then
it-
the second if it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's like maybe I can give it a try, Mukul. Not sure.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
if it is like if value is not null, that means it has commission, right? So one is like it has some value.
No.
No? Okay, then I don't know.
Okay. First, what that functions do, what I write here. It check if a value is null or not null. Okay. So it go here on that column. First, it will check it having null or not null. If it is not null, like if having some value, so then it print 1. If it is having null value, so it print 2. Okay. Run it. So it having null. So it print what? 2. If it is having value 1, whoa, if it is having value, so it print 1. Clear? Any question, anyone?
Yeah,
Oh.
Mukul, because this is what I was trying to say. Since it has
Mhm.
0.5 commission, so that's why it's saying 1. So that was I was trying to say that if it has
Okay,
a
okay,
commission,
but
then 1.
hmm,
If it has no commission, then it is a 2.
0. Whoa, 2. Yeah,
2,
good.
right?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Any question, anyone? Two
No.
left.
No.
Okay. We have coalesce. What that coalesce functions do? We can say key. It return the first not null value from early. Suppose we have a multiple columns, okay, and we have null value in all the columns. So what that coalesce functions do? So it provide the first not null value from the columns. Clear? Suppose we have these are the columns null, 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 null. Suppose these are the columns or values you can think. Then we have Mukul and then we have Jan. So if I'm going to use coalesce function here, so what that coalesce functions do, it will first check the first column. Okay, if it is having null value, so it will move on to second. If it second also having null value, so it will move on to third. Third also having null value, it move on to fourth that way. Okay, and then fifth. So now here it find Mukul. So it having value. So it print that value. It won't like you go to the next. So let's see. Mukul here. If Mukul is also a null value, suppose I remove it, null, change into null. Okay, that means that there is no value. So it's provide Jan. Clear, team?
Yes, Mukul.
Yeah. So last we have NULLIF. Today we covered so many functions. Okay. See, coalesce we like use it in some code only one or two times, not in a major level. Whenever like we are getting null data, so then that type. Okay, we used, but we have to use NVL2 and NVL. Okay, and NULLIF also. NULLIF. Okay, whenever there is a comparison between two columns, or whenever we have a two column that having the same value. Okay. So what that NVL functions do? Okay,
If they're the same, it will
it
return as
return.
null.
Yes, Soram, can you repeat again?
If they're the same, it will return it as null.
Yeah, good job. So it return null value. Okay, if two equal values are equal. If both values are not equal, so you can say Mukul, if both values are not equal, then otherwise it return first value. Okay, suppose we have null 1 1 1 1. Both values are same, right? So what it print? Anyone?
Null.
Null. If we have a select null if 1 comma 2, then what it print?
1.
1. Good job. So let's run it. Null. If I'm going to change that 1 to 2, 1. Any question, any confusion, anyone?
No.